several areas in Texas, April 8, 2024, where a total solar eclipse and a powerful hailstorm hit almost the entire city.
Golf ball size, or just a little under golf ball size.
A strong low-pressure system moving out of the desert southwest will help ignite rounds of storms and showers across Texas over the next 24 hours. Plenty of instability, moisture, and lift exists in our atmosphere, a conducive environment for large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes. There is also a low to medium risk of isolated flash flooding. Although most areas are not expected to run into flooding issues, heavier showers and strong thunderstorms could drop 1 inch -2 in a short amount of time. Although it'll be difficult to nail down the exact timing of these rounds, it is expected that we see a handful of showers and storms this morning through early afternoon, and again late tonight into the overnight hours. Storms will end early Wednesday morning, ahead of the sun coming out early in the afternoon. Behind the line of storms tomorrow morning, dry winds will blow in. Breezy to windy conditions will cause fire weather concerns to increase late day, particularly for those who do not see rain today. The country's last total solar eclipse for nearly 20 years will move through the Lone Star State on Monday. The path of totality, which will stretch from Eagle Pass to Texarkana, is expected to be plagued with clouds and showers. All eyes will again turn skyward through Monday evening as strong storms bring the risk of large hail and tornadoes to much of Texas. If you're venturing out early Monday morning to chase the total solar eclipse, you may want to try your hand in North Texas. The forecast here, while still not perfect, is the most likely to yield overall good viewing conditions for Monday's total solar eclipse. If you're able to travel toward the northern extent of totality in the state, near and north of Dallas-Fort Worth, both high-level and low-level clouds look to be at a minimum early Monday afternoon. South Texas, the first in line to experience the darkness of totality, is less than ideal. It's here that the cloud cover forecast is a bit murkier, with mostly cloudy skies expected from Austin to west of San Antonio. One potential area of South Texas to set your compass to is Del Rio. The forecast here shows cloud cover of between 60 and 70%, with thin high-level clouds favored over thicker rain making cumulus clouds. Still, even in this location, the total solar eclipse will be much more obscured compared with what our friends in the northern half of the state will likely experience. The excitement over the total solar eclipse may get eclipsed by the risk of strong thunderstorms across the state through Monday evening. After the breathlessness of totality wears off, the Storm Prediction Center suggests nearly 20 million Texans will be at risk of strong and severe thunderstorms. Showers with embedded thunderstorms are likely to be developed across southeast Texas by late Monday morning. Instability during this period should be lacking, so severe storms before the eclipse aren't part of the forecast. As the day goes on and temperatures rebound from their brief drop during totality, thunderstorms are forecast to grow considerably in number and intensity. The latest high-resolution models show numerous strong storms from Austin to Dallas-Fort Worth by the early evening, with a secondary round developing along the dry line in the Texas Panhandle. Storms will pose a tornado risk as supercells develop through Monday evening, especially from North Texas to the Piney Woods to Austin. Those same supercells bring the highest risk of large hail, particularly from the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex to Wichita Falls. Hail in some of the strongest cells that develop is likely to exceed 2 inches in diameter Monday evening, which is certainly capable of causing extensive damage to cars and homes. Severe winds of 60 miles per hour or higher will also be a possibility through Monday evening as storms become more linear in nature. The risk of strong storms will mainly be confined to areas north of Houston Monday, but that may not be the case by Tuesday. Granular details like exact timing and the evolution of Tuesday's severe risk this far out are unreliable, but it does appear as though storms will come in several waves. The first wave could impact the early morning drive, with heavy rain likely to slow down commute times across Houston. Where exactly subsequent rounds develop will ultimately depend on where morning storms put down boundaries. Those boundaries, coupled with daytime heating, will act as a focus to get storms going during the afternoon and evening hours. Forecast models do generally indicate the highest risk of severe storms will maintain itself along and north of I-10 through midweek. Residents of southeast Texas are encouraged to closely monitor daily forecast updates. Tornadoes are also possible this evening and into Tuesday morning. Please plan ahead for where you will go if a tornado warning is issued for your area. The safest place is in the interior of the structure on the lower level. You want as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Stay away from windows and cover yourself with blankets and pillows if possible. Remember to never drive through water-covered roadways, as you don't know how deep the water is and you could put yourself in a life-threatening situation. After the system clears out Wednesday night, we see a return of sunshine and quiet conditions with warming temperatures heading into the weekend. Julius Johnson is in the process of giving his Dodge a serious makeover. But there are hail damage dents on the hood, door panels, side panels, and the rear of his car. Driving with hail damage just isn't his style. In fact, Julius believes what you drive is a reflection of who you are, especially when it comes to dents and dings. Dent Source doesn't do major hail damage repairs that would require auto body work. But since Denton County took a major hit last month, Locher and his team hope to take advantage of the long list of drivers waiting at repair shops throughout North Texas.
Almost golf ball size.
On March 15th, Denton County homeowners and drivers reported extensive damage after a hailstorm. That storm forced drivers to seek shelter from baseball-sized hail that not only left cars and trucks with dents and dings, but also, in some cases, took out front, rear, and side windows. Based on risk, damage, and economics, a study puts North Texas counties among the top in the U.S. for hail damage. The study by Stacker ranks Dallas County number 1 in the country, Tarrant County number 3, and Denton 11th. Since the potential for hailstorms is in the forecast for North Texas, Julius will have his eyes on the weather to avoid even more hail damage to his Dodge. A weather disturbance will slowly drift east out of the desert southwest early this week.